Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Osasuna have stunned Barcelona, defeating them 4-2, and they have ended Barcelona's winning streak in La Liga. They won 7 in a row, and this game is the first defeat of the season. So let's go ahead and talk about it. What a game of football that was. Nobody really expected this to happen, to be very honest with you. I said in the preview and in the prediction video that Osasuna, they are doing really well. The way they are playing, like they have been the surprise package of the season. Until now, their performances have been really good, and I said that they have that, the way they are playing, they have sort of become a sort of dark horses to get into that European places and try to finish there. The way they are playing, they could really do it. And but I said that this game was basically their biggest test, and I predicted Barcelona to win that game. I said that it is going to be a very close game. I think I went for a 2-1 win for Barcelona in my prediction, because I knew like the way that Osasuna are playing, it is very hard to break them down. And like the confidence that they have currently, I thought it was going to be a tough game for Barcelona, and it became worse than that for Barcelona. Like it was in a way like Barcelona were in control for majority of the game. They had a lot of possession, but they never really did anything with that possession. They did not really create many chances as well. Osasuna were brilliant, and they were clinical, to be very honest with you. The way that they scored those goals, they hit Barcelona on counter attacks, and Barcelona really had no answer to those counter attacks, and they conceded goals quite like convincingly. It was a very bad performance defensively by Barca, because you don't really expect Barcelona to be at that open when they are going forward. As I said, they got hit by on counters quite easily, and Barcelona in a way are lucky that their first goal that they scored was a goalkeeping howler. Like they had the chance to come back into the game. Osasuna scored the first goal, they scored the second goal, and both of those were like really well made goals. And then Barcelona go ahead and they get that chance, they are brought back into the game because of the goalkeeping howler, and the second half comes in. But like Barcelona were the same in the second half as well. As I said, they had majority of possession. Like the stats were like 80 to 20% possession in the entire game for Barcelona. That's how much ball they had, but they really did not do that much. Like the chances created, on the top of my head I could remember like two or three more. That's it. Basically 5 chances, including the 2 goals. So that's like if you are having 80% of possession and you just create 5 chances, 5 goal scoring threats, like that is not a really good performance by you. I think they were quite wasteful with those chances. And I would say props to Osasuna. They defended really well, and then they played the way they wanted. Like they hurt Barcelona on the counter attacks. I think that was their plan, and they did that. They stick to that plan, and they got the result out of it. It was a really good performance. If you are Osasuna, you knew, like they knew that Barcelona are gonna have the ball, so they sat back, they let Barca have the ball. They frustrated them a lot, and then when they got the chance, they go ahead and they scored the goal. That's why I said they were really clinical. They did not miss their chances, because they knew that it is very hard to get those chances against Barcelona. And I think the second goal was very crucial for Osasuna. The moment they get that, it makes Barcelona even more vulnerable, because now it's not that they just have to score 2 goals. They now have to go ahead and score 3 goals to get that win, and unfortunately they were not able to do it. I think this was one of the probably the worst performance by Barcelona in this season. It is their first defeat. I'm not saying because of that. I just think that the way that they played today, it did not feel like it is the same team that played the first 7 games for Barcelona. Like they were a little off last weekend on midweek against Getafe as well. Maybe it's the tiredness, maybe the players are that is affecting other players, because they said the La Liga already 8 games in the season. They are playing the Champions League as well, so the players are consistently playing. They played last weekend, they played midweek, they played this weekend, and now they're going to play in the Champions League as well. So there's no proper rest for the players. So maybe that is what is coming in and is affecting Barcelona, because they were not really good against Getafe, and they were even worse today as well. So I think think that it could be the main factor in why Barcelona's performances are not really there, to be very honest with you, for the last couple of games. Osasuna, their brilliant start to the season continue. They now move into sixth position. They are like just what 3 or 4 points behind Barcelona, who are at first. So like the gap between them is really now quite less. So I think it is a big win for them. They as I said, move into the top 6, and they are now well and truly in the in contention for those European places. 8 games are already done, so like that almost a quarter of the games are done for Osasuna. So they know how important that this win was, especially to get it against Barca, like a huge moment, huge win for them, and the confidence that they are gonna get from defeating Barcelona. And the thing is, it's not just that they got a fluke win out of it. It's not like they nicked the game a 1-0 or a 2-1 win. Like, it was a proper good performance. The way like it I think the manager really should be appreciated. He got his tactics like that. In a way, it was like a tactical win from Osasuna. They outclassed Barcelona and their manager, and I think they really deserve a praise for that. Barcelona would be really disappointed that they have lost again, especially because they knew that this was their big chance to stretch that lead because of tomorrow's big game, Atleti versus Real, where they like. It is certain that one team is gonna draw points, and maybe both of them draw points. Real already are 4 points behind Barca, Atleti 6 points behind Barca. And if that game would have been a draw and Barca win today, the difference between Real and Barca would have been 6 points, and Atleti would have been basically like 8 points behind Barcelona. So that would have been a really big thing. But unfortunately for Barca, like they could not take advantage of that, and now they have lost. And if Real win that Madrid derby tomorrow, then the difference becomes, from now it's 4 points, it goes shrinks to just 1 point, and that is a big in a way, like, big disadvantage for Barcelona, because they now know after tonight, if Madrid win tomorrow, then Barcelona know they cannot really afford to slip up anymore, because Madrid are going to be on their tails, and then the El Clasico is going to be really fun to watch when it comes around. I would again say, like, a disastrous performance by Barcelona. They are going to be their interesting stuff is going to be said in the dressing room. I would say the players' performance was really bad, but I think Hansi Flick himself, he has like some questions to answer, because I personally think he got tactically beat by his opposite number, and he should be really disappointed with the team's performance, and what he tried to implement today. It really did not work out for them. Also, Osasuna, great win, huge win, to be very honest with you. Amazing performance, and big 3 points for them. That is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. As Barca fans, how angry you are with your team performance. What do you think of Hansi Flick's tactics this game, and what do you think went wrong for you in this game? And if you are also Osasuna fan, how happy are you, how excited are you with this win, moving into the top 6? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September ends. It's now looking really hard, like it's almost an impossible task at the moment, but we still hope we somehow are able to achieve it. 2 days remaining, and there are like 76-75 subscribers still to get. So let's hope we are somehow able to achieve it. So please go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.